The plan for today is we are going to be doing the new Archon quest. I've been warned it's going to give me emotional damage. Is that Yanfei?
Oh, Traveler and Paimon? I didn't expect to see you two here.
I didn't expect to see you here. Oh?
Hey, you over there! Yeah, you! Let me introduce you to Shinobu, the pride and joy of the Arataki gang.
Yelan!
If you're so strong, then why don't you show me what you got?
Itto!
You think I was joking around, huh?
The ground's shaking.
Oh, it's a...
Itto!
Ouch!
Paimon, how did this hurt you, dude?
Where are we?
We seem to be a long way down from where we fell. It's impossible to see what's going on up above. I came to the chasm in search of the fantastic compass.
Fantastic compass?
According to an eyewitness account, the person who received the device took it into the chasm and has been missing ever since.
There seems to be an entrance up ahead with a path inside.
Wonder where it leads to. Well, let's go take a look.
Didn't they say that there was a... Was it a Yaksha that was once down here or something? Was that a portal? What is that? Xiao?
Should we really be letting him go off on his own?
Oh, he wouldn't listen no matter how much you tried to talk him out of it. He is super tough though, so don't worry about him.
Wait, so we're just gonna walk into this thing?
Labyrinths like this are unique to Liyue.
Look over there! It looks like an exit.
Huh? Wait, this ain't right.
Wait, are we back at where we started?
I happen to have a certain sidekick who can exercise yokai and spirits and whatnot. Let me summon him real quick.
Oh?
You're up, Ushi. Go get that spirit.
Ushi!
Has anyone else noticed this? We initially thought we fell here from above. At that time, there was a way out high overhead. But now, it seems even that exit has disappeared.
If we can't find a way out, we may be stuck underground for some time.
Xiao! Oh, right! Do you want to get in to help us?
I think it's worth a try.
No response. Paimon thought Xiao would come no matter where we are.
Traveler, are you hungry?
No.
I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is the biggest eater among us? The question is, how can you not feel hungry, even after 20 days?
How could one person feel like it's only been 1 day and someone else 20 days? Now that I think about it, not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real signs of fatigue either. Whether I sleep or not doesn't seem to have any effect on how I feel.
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar. It's almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
I found something, everyone. I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
Huh? Paimon doesn't see anything out of the ordinary here.
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, I noticed there was something unusual about this stone. Seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic. Hidden behind it lies a passageway.
Whoa!
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy.
I've just had a thought. Now, you guys probably know this already, if this is true or not. We know that there was a Yaksha sighted in the chasm, right? We know that when the Yaksha, something happened to the Yaksha. I can't remember exactly what it was, but Xiao was the only one that didn't go rogue. I think they all went like crazy, right? Did he find a Yaksha that was still alive?
Hold on. Something's not right here.
No.
What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
Xiao, is that you? Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him.
Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
I'm stuck as Traveler now? Okay. That's definitely a door. That's the same door as where the needle was, or the nail.
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
Eviloni, be gone.
Huh?
You heard me. Get out of here.
What? Wait, does the room show you your fears?
All right, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Oh, it is your fears, isn't it?
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice.
What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try?
I would, yes.
Yeah, Traveler.
Whoa. The abyss.
Hey, there you are! Whew, you sure had Paimon scared. We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Are you okay?
I'm starting to feel tired after that experience.
Yeah.
But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here. I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat and rest regularly from now on.
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location.
Yes, that made sense.
Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again. Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Xiao, where are you?
Traveler? Yanfei?
Hello.
Can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try something there. It might work.
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Oh. Xiao?
Stand back!
Huh? Whoa! He did it! Xiao, are you okay? Hello? He looks badly injured.
Let's get him back to the camp.
My beanie baby boy. Paimon's still dizzy.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Yes. Oh, wait, he's got a gash on his face.
Oh.
Is that a gash here? Thank you.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
Yeah, wait until you get better.
All right.
Xiao has closed his eyes and seems to be resting. Could he be dreaming? It's quite astonishing. No, he's got like cuts on his arms as well. Is a Yaksha who never lowers his guard capable of having dreams?
As expected, something strange is going on here.
You think? Hey.
Oh, Traveler?
Hi.
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
You, Yelan, and Yanfei share
I
all the
also felt that
information.
the space was targeting us, but Yanfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yanfei to find a loophole.
Big brain.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use.
Your clan?
I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it.
An illusion.
I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. I can't be sure.
Yep.
Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Makes sense.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
I mean...
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
It would make sense. Agreed.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know.
Okay.
Otherwise.
Yeah, you'll kill us. We get it.
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected.
Okay. From Conria. It doesn't mean that they were from Conria directly. They probably came from where Conria was located.
Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced.
Okay.
At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned.
Someone. I'm guessing a Yaksha?
The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange.
Everything about it was strange.
The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Okay.
But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
The chasm and Conria and what happened 500 years ago, yeah. What did Xiao see back in the other space? Who was he fighting against? He said Yaksha, so I'm pretty confident that what I said earlier is right. Can we really get out of here in one piece?
Are you alright? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked. I have to go over everything again.
Yeah.
Alright, well...
Well.
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Alright, we'll speak to Xiao last. Shinobu!
You don't look well.
Thanks.
I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have to go into all the details. Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming?
Oh.
Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing. Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him.
Oh. Ushi just moving.
I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. I do slumber like a king.
Yeah.
Traveler, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time, dude. Is he awake? Tightly shut and he's not making a sound. No one has the heart to interrupt him.
Wait, where are we?
Hi. We're still underground. Paimon, are you feeling any better?
Yep, way better. Paimon discovered got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth?
Uh-huh. Fatigue and fear are normal. I'll always be with you, Paimon.
Yeah. So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
Like that.
Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Oh. Hello, Yanfei. Oh, she's going over to Xiao.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Oh, she's so cute. He is. Hi, Xiao. You okay, big man? How do you feel?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
I do, though. Whoa!
The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Well, thanks to Yanfei.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madam Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a Yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? They sound bodacious. I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you?
Yes.
I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness.
Okay.
The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind.
Oh no.
He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Yeah.
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Yes, we've heard a thing or two just now.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
Oh!
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Yeah.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
But you found him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
I think so, Yanfei. You can visibly see that.
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected.
Yeah.
Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
Oh, yeah,
What
I forgot
will?
about that. Yeah.
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa. You wanna write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into.
Yes.
Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
Oh my god.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
Yelan is just listening in the background. Yeah.
I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
How do we get out?
But how do you know?
What happens if we get devoured?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
Right.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Yeah, but what will that do to you?
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
Exactly.
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Well, as long as that's not your life.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
I thought... No, Paimon, it sounds worse than that.
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
Oh, dude. But if this takes all your energy you have, you'll...
No. No way.
Nah.
Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
Yeah, no, I don't agree to this.
I'm on neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
Exactly. We should leave together.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
Exactly.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
Good, neither am I.
What if I told you? This is my last will.
Objection!
You?
No!
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe.
Yeah, exactly.
You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
Thank you, Yelan.
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
No, I see what I think I know what she's trying to do.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it.
Oh, Yelan! Let's go, Queen!
And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Thank you! I know what she's doing. Well done.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
It's the only way to get to him. She's right, and he knows
Point
it.
is, it's not time for drastic measures yet.
Exactly.
It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
No, she's right, though. She's very right in what she's saying.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
Well, we all go out together.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Yeah. Is Yelan seriously getting annoyed? The atmosphere is so tense. What should I do?
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya.
Oh, Itto, no.
No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Come on, whatever you are. Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you.
All right.
Easy now.
He's gonna break his hand. Oh, God.
Have a taste of this.
Oh!
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down.
Yet.
But check it out, new path.
Itto, let's go!
You need a hero. I'm the man for the job.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Should have seen this coming.
He wore himself out. He wore himself out, right?
Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu.
What happened to Itto? Did he pass out?
Ushi.
The boss used up all his strength in one punch.
One punch!
That's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down.
Oh.
Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that.
Oh, Itto.
Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he
Right.
does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
I mean, he's got this far.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion.
That was a good point.
Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them.
You go, Queen.
I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Itto, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up. And he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Yes.
Aw, Shinobu.
Shinobu, you queen!
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
Right, that doesn't seem good.
What the? So Itto's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
Right.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember? If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Right.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Wait. Oh, you muppet!
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me.
Alright.
After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up.
Okay.
By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf.
Oh, you're okay.
I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him.
Exactly.
Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was.
Okay.
From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh?
Right, that's much safer. Since Itto can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Aww.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
We will. Same to you.
Oh.
All right, Traveler, let's go.
Don't worry. Ushi and I know how to take care of the boss. I think I can speak for both of us in saying it's not our first rodeo. Go on, get out of here. And be careful.
Right. We're coming back for you. Beanie Babies. Man, this is getting so... my brain... I don't know what to think right now. I have no idea what direction this is going in. Alright, let's see. So we're going through this wall to another domain. Okay.
What's this?
What a weird and wonderful scene. Space-time has become totally chaotic. Whoa!
Huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a compass. It's even bigger than a cooking pot. It's even bigger than all our heads combined. No, Yanfei's too big brain.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up.
I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office?
We need Shenhe.
I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
Sounds good.
What the... Are they treasure hoarders?
What are they doing here?
They look familiar. Oh yeah. I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
What? Oh, wait, Yanfei? Right, okay. What?
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Easy peasy. Just like last time.
Yeah, I don't think you needed us there, Queen.
You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
They hired hitmen to... Being a legal advisor sounds tough.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, just a bit.
Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake.
You go, Queen.
But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
This is what they were looking at.
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
That looks like where we are right now, right? So if I go through this, is it just going to put me back?
Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Okay, so yeah, that leads us back to where we were. Right, so let's try this one then. But then that looks exactly the same too.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Yanfei, what's that sound?
Fatui? Whose memory is this?
It could be ours.
Watch out!
Just as I thought.
What?
Yelan, you're here.
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
Do I get to play as Yelan?
You'll get frostbite.
I do!
Let's move.
Whoa! Okay.
Incinerate!
I haven't... Whoa! I haven't trialed her yet, chat. Whoa!
Quietly now.
I have no idea how she works, chat. I've not got a clue. Ah! I love the sound of her weapon, though. That sounds incredible. So cute. She's infused with Hydro now? Okay. What?
Amateurs. And still they dare to come after me.
Okay.
You've still got it.
That voice just now.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the Fantastic Compass?
Maybe.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the Fantastic Compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Okay, so my actions in previous points may affect future points. Stuck in a tree, that's as far as it can turn. Okay, can I go back all the way back? No, I can't go all the way back. Letter 2. I'm writing this letter on behalf of Hulan. He hopes that his family is also well. If not for this pass, he would have wanted to go back to spend Lantern Rite with them. Okay, can I pull this? Let's go back to the first one and have a look. I asked Master Boyang if I could borrow pen and paper to write home, but now that I have them, I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter.
Flag fly and leap.
Wait, okay. That probably changed the next one. Is anything different here now? So there's a chest. So there's a tree here. This. I think we get rid of this. Yes! And now we can move it forwards. Yeah, here we go. Have I done it? I've opened that door. So that door... So whatever we change here is probably going to change the next one. But I'm assuming because I've opened the door, that was the only thing I could change.
Another new space.
There we go.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Bosacius, I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
Xiao.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Uh-oh.
Stay back. This is my fight. Do not come near me.
Okay.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius' signature tactic.
Die here with me!
Huh? Ugh. How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Can I hit this?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
You alright, mate? Okay. I'll grab that in a minute.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial Vitreous. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
My man, do you still think you're back there? Because you're not.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
You haven't even recovered from your injuries yet.
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Martial Vitreous?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
Oh.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
Yeah.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
Okay.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
I mean, that would explain why he didn't announce himself.
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know.
Well, that's not true.
This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
He fought the monsters.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
It could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Let's go.
Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Aww. So that's letter 3, right? This is the 10th day or more that we've been separated from Bosacius and the others. Well, that's what I say anyway. My friend here says that it's only been 3 days. I have no clue what's right or wrong, nor do I think that arguing serves any purpose at this point. I wish we could go home, but we cannot. Okay, so I guess we go all the way back?
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Letter 4. Okay, so this is the 4th letter. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol. But according to the information we've garnered, the beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We are victorious, and what a grand victory it is. Save that we can never again return home. Hulin's daughter will turn 2 this year, and Qingming's grandmother is getting long in the tooth. The 2 of them miss their families sorely. Though I myself have no relations, no one does not wish to return home. But for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it's because we miss home or because this place is always like this, but when we're on patrol here, we can see signs that we can only see back home. I used to hear the old folks say that Liyue has had hundreds of years of history when it comes to mining in the mountains, but this doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps this might all be in my imagination, but with missing my childhood home back in the mining settlement. How I wish I could go back there.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
Yeah.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
Right, okay.
You mean Boyang fought alongside Bosacius?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
So this is going to be way ahead in time.
There's nothing here at all.
Wait,
What a creepy space.
is this the Abyss?
It has the feel of the Abyss. But where are the opponents?
Huh. I think this is my memory.
Your memory? Of what?
Of emptiness. That's the power of the Abyss.
The Abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
I'm afraid so, because I'll always remember that the Abyss took my twin away. The Abyss, it's always bad news. The purpose of my journey is to find you. I will keep going.
It's getting darker.
Okay, I have to get everyone out of here. I'll find a way to survive this. It's too quick.
It's
An illusion! It's not real!
Lumine, wait!
No, Aether. It's not real, dude. What is this? Wait, a compass?
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
Yeah, it's a small compass.
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
And it's a lot smaller.
Oh, she was just a figment of your imagination?
Yes.
So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
I can sense that she is not here. Right, yeah, because we can sense each other. But at least we found this.
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out.
I mean, what other compass?
Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside.
Oh.
Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer.
Wait,
All
what?
right, here we'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
I thought we were in the chasm. I was like, wait, we got out? How did we get out? But no, we're still in here. Yanfei?
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the Bosacius we saw was just an illusion, will we really be able to take anything we find here back to the outside world?
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the world within reach.
Alright, I guess we get out of here? Do we leave?
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
My name is Boyang. Here I leave the record of all I know for future generations to see and learn from my experiences. My comrades and myself were ordered by the Chising to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Miraculous champions. But the beasts in this place were incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered terrible losses. If not for the aid of the Yaksha, I fear that my brother and I may have been slain right there and then. This Yaksha has 4 hands and behaves... Oh, we know what Yaksha it is now. It's the one with 4 arms. Okay. Has 4 hands and behaves in a maddened fashion. Even being unable to remember his own name. Okay, maybe we saw that before with the names and the pictures. We might have seen that in the past, but now I know visually which one it is. When in a crazed state, he refers to others around him as Alatus, and Menogius. I have no idea. He has a mastery over the thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring, one that is destined to be remembered throughout history. We follow him into battle against the wicked beasts for 10 old days, finally breaking out. A snake has its weakness 7 inches below its head, and these monsters naturally have their weaknesses as well. Having discovered this, the Yaksha has decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In our previous battle, the surface of the chasm was damaged by revealing a great, enigmatic underground palace in the bowels of the earth. We observed that the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain, so we guess that there's some power there that greatly suppresses the beasts of Khaenri'ah. The way that they talk makes it sound like the beasts are from Khaenri'ah in the respect that that's where they were living before they attacked the nations, but I don't think that's the case. I think they invaded where Khaenri'ah was located. The domain, the big underground palace, is soothing for the people who are cursed from Khaenri'ah. It doesn't keep them away, it draws them in. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Zhongli, that is an interesting name. And I have agreed that I would take the fantastic compass and lead the group of Miraculous to follow the Yaksha down into the underground palace. We will lure the beasts away and then herd them into the depths of the palace. The seal must be completed by myself and the Yaksha within that place. With, I'm going to say wrong just for now, aiding us from the outside. That way we can ensure that the seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means that I, the Yaksha, and the Miraculous with us will be left behind within the underground palace. Yet, the benefits were too great. The warriors have observed the day and night and have confirmed that the beasts are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace. Almost as if the power is eating away at them. Some of our wounded have sacrificed themselves and others have split off the main party in their confusion, never to return. Will the monsters really be vanquished this way? The unmatched strangeness of the underground palace is something I fear only I and the Yaksha still live to witness. I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. I fear that he will not live long. As for me, I have remained clear-headed. I can feel Fey mood setting in. I do not know how long I have been here. The Yaksha urges me to depart, forgetting that staying here was the fate we chose. The underground palace is almost like a living being. When a breach first appeared in the ground, we leapt down and gave battle. But even then I noticed that the breach was quietly closing. I'm not sure if it was the only tactic we could have chosen. And even when we attack the rifts, the rent open spaces slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly sometimes. Other times they can be swift. It's hard to say. Does this mean that when we damage the ground in the fighting, we damage the outer shell of this space? We have accidentally entered the belly of some mighty leviathan, only to be slowly devoured by it. I believe that this should be the end of those wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all. I have tried many paths. There is no way out. The Yaksha has fallen and only I remain. I see my family, my wife, and my children. They approach me, and then they pass through. I must be going mad. How else could I be seeing my family, who are in Liyue Harbor? I wish I could go home. But can I? Wrong. Sometimes I curse the fact that I was not you who had undergone this torture. But wrong as your elder brother, I am glad you survived. So tired, I can't think straight.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who,
Boyang.
as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
Yes.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, 2 of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back. Minus his sanity.
Karma.
Correct.
Right.
One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
Right, and that's why Xiao kept telling us to get away from him.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out.
Yelan, don't give up.
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die!
Paimon, can you even die?
Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
Paimon! Oh, you muppet.
What was that? Huh?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second. I just need to double check. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of.
Right.
I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work.
Oh. That would, yeah, make sense.
It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. But still, we must be on the right track.
Okay.
And look! Something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
Oh, to stop them from getting out.
I see. It makes sense now.
Hold on, that huge crystal I saw at the bottom of the chasm. I remember when the crystal hit the ruined serpent, there seemed to be an opposing force. Was the opposing force that delayed the awakening of the space that has swallowed us? Or did the impact weaken the entrance on the ground? Also, we haven't seen any abyss monsters in here. Could this all be connected?
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Itto and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Shinobu, Itto, we're back!
Hi. How's Itto doing?
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry.
Are you sure?
What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
Kinda?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, There really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the Fantastic Compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method.
Yeah, what if we get more power for it? She said she wasn't strong enough, right?
Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth.
Yeah, so instead of just using Yanfei, use Xiao and then someone else.
Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the Fantastic Compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the Fantastic Compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Hey.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
Yeah, 2 hands are better than 1. That's what you said earlier. Xiao and Yelan need to cooperate.
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes,
that
if
makes
my
sense.
guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the Fantastic Compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it. Maybe even reverse it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it...
Okay, so you mean reverse it as in reverse the door being closed. Okay. Not reverse time, because that would not be good.
Then we're home free.
Theoretically?
Awesome. So there's still hope?
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Okay. After everyone has had some rest.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Don't be afraid, this is gonna work.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for.
Oh god.
I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the Fantastic Compass out of here.
Oh, right.
From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories.
You know what? I think that's the least of our issues. I think as long as we get out, it's fine.
We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions.
Okay.
Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
I remember a giant snake just outside this space.
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
You were!
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was?
That's a good point. When the crystal attacked the giant snake, does that have anything to do with why the ground split open?
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces?
Yeah, it's called gravity.
If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
Nah, it's okay.
No.
You didn't know.
You're just trying to help us and solve the problem. You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the Fantastic Compass will likely disappear.
Right.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the Fantastic Compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance.
Ugh.
So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was all of us.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search.
How does this fall on us?
It's a shame that we
Maybe.
couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
I mean, sure, but you're the one looking for it.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together.
That's also true.
If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Oh, I'm so nervous, chat.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei,
Gotta.
you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Wee.
Sure.
Alrighty, let's do it. Xiao. I'm scared about Xiao, you know. Something about this just feels weird. I don't know.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Whoa.
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
Oh, Xiao. Please don't do anything stupid.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Elatus, falling in!
Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh, Paimon.
Watch out!
Yo! Oh no. Xiao, don't do anything stupid, dude.
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
Wait. Go, Yanfei, go, Queen! Don't blade activate! Oh, I have such a bad feeling! Go, Yanfei! Xiao. Oh my god. Come on. Uh-oh. Xiao, no, dude.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Yeah, we're gonna get stuck. Wait, what? No, dude! Oh, Chan, no! He's okay. He's okay. Oh.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
It's gonna get worse, chat. I know. Zhongli, I need stern words with you, my man.
I know what you were thinking, but
Zhongli, why didn't you do that before, dude? Okay, everyone's fine, chat. We can calm down.
I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime.
Nope.
I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip it.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Thanks to you, Yelan. Exactly.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted.
I wonder where Itto was then.
Rest
He's
up.
on the floor.
There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
Yeah, off you go.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that.
I mean, what she takes out of that is that Xiao sacrificed himself, right? Right? Ugh. But he's okay, so everything's fine.
And since it's
Everything's
not
fine.
easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
True.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
Paimon.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got through to him.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so Bullchucker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he?
I doubt it.
Let's go check on him.
Mm-hmm. There he is!
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
Oh god.
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more.
Okay.
Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Itto, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi.
Yup.
We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help.
Very true.
I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Paimon, we have other things to do.
Fine!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
Yeah, Yamfa, you're not wrong. Have fun, you guys.
Oh, wait. Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
Oh?
Traveler, flying lavender melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
Pass on? Okay.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
You need to translate what Ushi said for everyone.
Good
Okay.
idea! Let's do that!
What? Okay, what?
Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us.
Alright, Itto, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Bye. Shinobu, I want to get to know you more. I want to know you. Hey, Xiao. Xiao, do not give me a heart attack like that again, dude.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
Yes.
You're still here.
As are you.
I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yanfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh.
You got a mean streak, Yelan.
You figured
Yelan.
me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time.
Yes.
I won't ever forget what we went through.
I mean, yeah, that was... Yeah.
Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know.
Do not go back down there.
Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute.
Yes.
They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway,
You know.
these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Okay.
Bye, Yelan.
Bye. Alright.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Yes, it was obvious.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't just leave.
There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Yes, I will go anywhere with you, dude. The fact that that could have been the last time I would have seen you, please.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
If this is what every Archon quest is going to be from now on, I should just start titling the streams, "Hey, come and watch me cry."
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that that isn't true.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that.
Or humanity. Xiao, we've got something to tell you.
Oh, yeah. Ushi wanted us to tell you. It's very important.
Right, what did Ushi say?
Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Itto, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a Yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
Yeah, there'll always be someone willing to be by your side.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And, well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others.
Oh, that's
They used to
Ushi.
talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way.
And you were the only one that survived.
The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Minogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 Yakshas.
So Xiao is Xiao Alatus. General Alatus, that's what he said.
I am Alatus, and Minogius is General Capisus.
There we go. There we go. Okay, General Capisus, okay.
The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
So that was Zhongli's power back there.
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Yeah, and you saved what? How many of us were there? You saved that many people, and Rex Lapis had to save 1. Like, I think it's okay.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I think I felt it too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
No.
Minogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother! What's wrong?
Oh,
Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
Oh, he thinks it's Xiao.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
There.
That's the other
They're
Yakshas.
my... I remember now. I know you.
Whoa! Aww.
My brothers and sisters have come for me. Boyong.
Oh no, but it's an illusion, isn't it?
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
You go, King. He remembered
so
through the
much today.
illusions.
But I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
Xiao.
Are you sure it's okay for you to tell me all this?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius' fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive.
Oh.
Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. And Bosacius was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyong, and all those soldiers.
No, Xiao, they're all heroes.
Heroes. I like that word.
Oh, you're a hero too.
Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Oh, Xiao. You observe Xiao. Xiao says nothing more. Complex emotion runs across his face as he looks at the temple to Pervases. Sadness, disappointment, relief. They're all there, yet only a small part of a far larger whole. His expression is akin to that of a person who has been out in a blizzard for too long and has seen far too much of it before finally gaining a place of respite for the battering snow. That was incredible. Just first of all, I want to say that Archon quest was absolutely phenomenal. My main question at the end of all of that is, what if Xiao couldn't get us out? Would Zhongli have done it for us? Or for him? Like, I started crying because of the fact that he was gonna die, and then I saw the Zhongli, you know, Geo coming down, and I was like, oh my god, it's Zhongli. Surely it's Zhongli. And then just that rush of like relief when the cutscene ended and they were at the top of the chasm. I was like, oh, you can talk to Zhongli? Can you? Where is he? Look, he's really over there. Hey, Zhongli. Oh, it's you two. We came to ask you about something. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I'm currently in the middle of something. What are you busy with? Paimon! Speaking of which, to think that you managed to return so quickly. What speed? Ah, Zhongli, are these your friends? They often come here to look for you. Ah, yes. They are old acquaintances of mine. Splendid. Since you two are also here, could you help me persuade Zhongli to sell his archaic stone, please? Archaic stone? What do you want one of those for? Do you not know? Archaic stones are highly sought after now. It's not even a matter of price, for there is barely any supply on the market. I was telling stories as usual today, and Zhongli dropped by as usual, too. Somehow, we talked about my Through the Eyes of the Dragon, one of my finest works, if I do say so myself. It's a good one, isn't it? Zhongli also says that my storytelling is superb. At first, I thought he was an erudite gentleman who knew a lot about folk culture, but as it turns out, he's also well versed in history and mythology. So now I often trouble him with various questions I've got. The pleasure's all mine. Don't be so modest. You've helped me a lot, but come to think of it, the act of chatting is pleasurable only because you're talking to the right person. Zhongli, for instance, is a good chatting companion with many fantastic ideas and, to be honest, lots of far-fetched theories too. There was this one time when I told him, see, my story first tells of how Rex Lapis carved Aether out of a magical rock, and then elaborates on how they fought side by side across the four corners of the world. Isn't it just mesmerizing? Yet he said, the story is a true masterpiece save for the inaccurate details. According to some researchers, Rex Lapis may not have possessed the skills required to create such a work of craftsmanship. What a bummer. And then there's also another time when I told him about the serpent of Chainsaw Village. He didn't buy the story at all, saying that it was too good to be true for a serpent to transform into a beautiful landscape. I wonder if too much knowledge can stifle imagination. What a shame that someone as well-cultured as Zhongli should fail to appreciate the aesthetics of artistic creation. I can hardly object your criticisms. I shall keep that in mind. But your stories are always marked by wild imaginations. I just point out what I notice as an ordinary listener and hope that it might be of use to you. Since storytelling requires a sharp mind, I'm sure a storyteller such as you can certainly understand where I'm coming from. Those are the heartfelt reactions from a devoted audience member. You're right, I know your good intentions. You want me to become the best storyteller in Liyue Harbor, right? I don't think you quite get it. Why are we talking about stories here? What has this got to do with the archaic stone? Ah yes, back on topic. Back on top. So I told Through the Eyes of the Dragon again the other day. Aren't you ever worried that your audience will become bored if you tell the same story? Some stories are worth being told time after time, forever and ever. His stories are always meant to be told repeatedly. It takes time and creativity to come up with new plots, after all. Ah, see, Zhongli really gets me. Anyway, that day a miner, the leader of a mining crew, was out for work when they happened to pass by while I was telling the story. He told me, well, do you know about the chasm? There's a type of incredibly beautiful stone that can be found in that place. Such stones have a faint and exquisite luster. You can find them somewhere in a long and winding tunnel in the chasm. What did he say? I think tunnel is the word he used, right? You could probably say that. The chasm must be quite the mysterious place, if even someone as well-traveled as Zhongli has never been there. I guess that's got to be because no one was allowed to go in until recently when the mining operation resumed. I only heard about it from others. Ah, yes, indeed. The miner said that the stone springs forth within the tunnel. No one knows who built it. All they know is that the tunnel forward as if created by someone dragging something colossal down. The sheer view of it is awe-inspiring, apparently. Some say that the place might have perhaps been an ancient battlefield. But who fought there, we may never know. So I thought the Rex Lapis and Aether could have fought there. Actually, I've been working on a new story lately. It'd be nice if I could put this plot into it, so I thought. I invited Zhongli over to ask for his ideas, and to my surprise, he's in possession of an archaic stone. He said he bought it from a merchant in the market. He's got a good taste, and he wouldn't miss a true treasure. I was thinking that the stone could make an ideal testament in my story, so if Zhongli doesn't object, I'd like to purchase the stone as a memento. Zhongli, are you really going to sell him the stone? Yes. Tian is an ingenious storyteller. I enjoy his stories very much. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute to his creation. That said, if I sold him the stone, it would undermine the credibility of his story. As we have discussed before, Rex Lapis sealed Aether underground. According to experts, there are many caves and mining tunnels in the chasm. It would be a constant disturbance to people if Aether really was sealed there. Would Rex Lapis not have considered that? That makes sense. You're right, Rex Lapis wouldn't have done something so careless. Yeah, that's a good point. To be honest, I wanted to exchange my favorite folding fan for Zhongli's archaic stone. Huh? There's an illustration on it. I'd love to have this fan in hand while telling through the eyes of the dragon. Upon it is drawn a dragon soaring into the sky, its body free to roam the world as its spirit unbound to aim high. It's an inspiring view. Whoa, this sort of fan's really rare, you know. Even Paimon wants it now. Alright, don't we have an archaic stone too? Really? Then would you mind giving it to me? You can have my folding fan. Might I have a word? The archaic stone is precious indeed, and your folding fan is also a work of art. I would advise against exchanging them as you would ordinary goods. Well, if you say so. Actually, you know, I have more than one such fan. You drew the illustrations on them, and that already makes them special. Anyone who enjoys your storytelling will rejoice if they were given such a generous gift. Really? You're right. I truly am fortunate to have devoted listeners who understand my stories, and I couldn't ask for more than that, could I? To be honest, I had made these fans so that I could one day gift them to like-minded audience. You certainly are such an audience, so they were meant to be yours. Please wait here for me to fetch them. Okay. Tian quickly fetches the 2 folding fans and gifts them. Okay. Can I really keep this? Of course, you are my audience, and that makes you a worthy recipient. Besides, I made several such fans, so don't worry, just take it. And Zhongli, there's no need to be formal with me either. It's just a handmade fan. I hope it's not too meager of a gift for you. I'll gladly take it, thank you. An exquisite work of art indeed. It is truly something worth treasuring. Ah, right. Actually, we came to ask Zhongli about something. Can we talk to him for a moment? Have I taken up too much of your time? Oh dear. Well then, please, go ahead. There's no need to apologize. You have my gratitude. Zhongli, were you at the chasm? And you saved us too, didn't you? Thank you. Xiao also said that he wouldn't have been able to escape without your help. Oh, did he say so? Interesting. How time flies. Even he has learned to open up to others. So, what were you doing at the chasm? Was I at the chasm? How curious. I must admit that this is the first time that I'm hearing such a thing. He's trolling, right? Stop playing dumb. Why would I play dumb? This fan is of high quality indeed. Zhongli! Now that I'm on vacation, I just take my time and walk around. I'd say that anything I run into is a happenstance of fate, for which I shall take no credit. Come to think of it, it's nice to travel to different places and witness many things in this vast world. They always bring old memories back. Do you miss the past? Not at all. I'm immortal now, and being mortal means living in the present. A dragon soaring into the skies, its body free to roam the world, and its spirit unbound to aim high. Most inspiring indeed. With much to be perceived in the 4 corners of the world, and much to marvel at amongst the mountains and the water. I believe I must travel still more in the future. No way! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, man. My emotions are all over the place.